Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and I want to talk about how you can play a song called Get Me Some of That by Rhett. And if you want to play along with the recording, actually what you'll have to do is kind of tune down your guitar a half step. So you want to retune your guitar to E flat, B flat, G flat, D flat, A flat, and E flat. So you actually have to go to the tuners and loosen them up just a little bit. But we're just going to do this lesson in standard tuning, and we're going to start off on an E minor chord. When we play E minor, first finger goes to the A on the second fret, second finger on the D string second fret, third finger on, oh, and if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord. Although you may, through the song, want to add in the third finger on the B string third fret and pinky on the high E string third fret. That sounds like E minor 7, which could be kind of a cool thing too. Or if you want to kind of do hits on this, it could be kind of cool to use E5s, especially for the bridge part, where you may want to do the E string and the A string together and just kind of get a really powerful kind of sound out of an E5. Or you could play E5 a different way and do first finger on the A string 7, third finger on the D string 9, and use that with the open E, and that might be cool, especially later on when you kind of hit the bridge. And then from the E minor, we'll be going to a D major chord. When we play D major, first finger goes to the G string on the second fret, second finger on the high E on the second fret, and third finger on the B string third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now you may also want to kind of lift off the second finger at different points through the tune, and that sounds a D7 or D sus2 or D suspended 2. Or you could take the regular D shape and add in the pinky on the high E and kind of say some things on D chords in general. That could be kind of cool. Or if you're digging on the power chord idea, you could use a D5 power chord where you do first finger on the A string on the 5th fret, third finger on the D string on the 7th fret, and kind of strum just the A and the D strings together. And that sounds a D5 power chord, which can become very, very useful later on. And then from the D, we'll be going to a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the D string 2nd fret, and third finger on the A string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. Now you may also want to kind of lift off the first finger, which can be a cool thing, C major 7. Or you could add in the pinky on the B string and make a C major 9. Or you may want to readjust your fingers for a C major 9. And then when you play C major 9, first finger goes to the D on the 2nd fret, second finger on the A string 3rd fret, third finger on the B string 3rd fret, and the pinky on the high E string 3rd fret. And that's another way you can play your C major 9 through the song. Or if you're digging on the power chord idea, you could do a C5 power chord where you do first finger on the A string on the 3rd fret, third finger on the D string on the 5th fret, and kind of strum just the A and the D strings kind of for that chord. And then from the C, we'll be going to a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger goes to the A on the 2nd fret, second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and third finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now you may also want to think about putting the third finger on the B string 3rd fret, pinky on the high E string 3rd fret. That's another way you could play your G major through the song. Or if you're digging on the power chords, you could do a G5 power chord where you do first finger on the low E 3rd fret, third finger on the A string on the 5th fret, and if you strum just the E and the A string, then you could use that kind of your G5, which would be kind of a cool thing too. So you could kind of work it as just kind of a down idea, kind of a E minor, D, C, G, and I'm kind of doing 4 downs on each of those chords. E minor, D, C, G. Or what can be kind of cool too is to do 3 on the E minor, 5 on the D, 3 on the C, 5 on the G. So E minor 1, 2, 3, D 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C 2, 3, G 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now a lot of times with a song like this though, to kind of support my voice, I like using something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So you took the E minor and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So one way to kind of work that through the intro is you can do the E minor with a down, down, and then hit the D for your up, and then a up, down, up, and then hit the C with a down, down, and then hit the G with the up, up, down, up. So you have E minor, down, D on the up, down, C on the down, down, G on the up, E minor, down, down, D on the up, down, C on the down, down, G on the up, down. Now another strum pattern I would think about using through the song though is something called the 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into 2 parts with our down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that beat into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the E minor and do a down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And then on the third beat, you do up on 2, down on 3. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you go down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, down. So another way to work it is to kind of do the E minor with your down, 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 up, and then go to the D for the up, down, down, up, down, up, and then go to the C with the down, 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 up. G for the up, down, down, down. So all together you got E minor, down, down, up, D, up, down, down, up, down, C, down, 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 up, G, up, down, 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 up, D, up, down, down, up, down, C, down, 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 up, G, up, down, down, down. And then from there, then we'll be going into our verse part. So we tried our verse with the bass, or with the down, down, up, down, up. We'd have E minor down, down, D on the up, down, C on the down, down, G on the down, up, down, E minor down, down, D on the up, down, C on the down, down, G on the up, down, E minor down, down, D on the up, down, C on the down, down, G on the up, down, E minor down, down, D on the up, down. We can have a big C, and then from there, then we go into our chorus part. So we try our chorus with that strum pattern. We have the E minor down, D on the up, down, C on the down, down, G on the up, down, E minor on the down, down, D on the up, down, C on the down, down, G on the up, down, E minor on the down, down, D on the up, down, C on the down, down, G on the up, down, E minor on the down, down, D on the up, down. We got another big stop come on the C, and then we go back into kind of a little piece of our intro. Now, one other thing I think about adding to the song though is bass notes. And so a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, or the down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, you can throw in a bass note for the chord. So on the E minor, you'd have the low E for the bass. On the D, you'd have the D for the bass. On the C, you'd have the A for the bass. And on the G, you'd have the low E for the bass, normally. Although through the verse, actually, you'll kind of hear some places where you take the G chord and kind of do the A string for the bass. And it's called G/B, or G major with a B in the bass. So we took that intro part and kind of tried it with the bass down, up, down, up. We'd have E minor with the bass, down, D on the up, down, C with an A bass, down, G on the up, down, up. And then if we tried that idea through our next verse, we'd have the E minor with the bass, down, D on the up, down, C with an A bass, down, G on the up, down, E minor with the low E bass, down, D on the up, down, C with an A bass, down, G on the up, down, E minor with the low E bass, down, D on the down, C with an A bass, down, D on the down, E minor with the low E bass, down, D on the down, C with an A bass. You kind of play through that C. Or if you're digging on the 16ths, you can add basses to that too, and have kind of a bass, down, down, up on the first chord, and then go to the D for the up, bass, down, up, and then C with a bass, down, down, up, and then you go to the G/B with the up, or with the up, bass, down, up. So you may want to use that G/B that way. So you'd have E minor with the bass, down, down, up, D, up, bass, down, C with an A bass, down, up, G, up, bass, down, E minor with the low bass, down, up, D, up, bass, down, C with an A bass, down, up, G with the low bass, E minor with the low bass, D, C with an A bass, G/B with an A bass, E minor with the low bass, D with a B bass, C with an A bass. And then if we tried that next chorus with the 16th, with the basses, we have the E minor, down, up, D, up, bass, down, C with an A bass, down, up, G, up, bass, down, E minor, low E bass, D, C, G, E minor, D, C, G, E minor, D. Kind of play through that last C. And then from there, a solo part to kind of lead into our bridge part, which is kind of a little piece of it. E minor, D, C with an A bass, G, E minor, D, and we got kind of our C that we play through, and then kind of hear these cool little hits. We really want to use the power chords for this, kind of an E or E minor with kind of a down, up, and then we go to D or D5, kind of that same pattern, and then C with that pattern, and then we kind of pick it back up on our D chord with our strum. So you want to kind of play around with that, or you could use the regular chords, kind of that E minor, D, C, and then kind of pick it back up on the D chord. From there, then we go into kind of our last verse. So we're about our E minor, D, C, G, E minor, D, but then we kind of do a stop time C, and then we're waiting, and then we come back in, E minor, D, C, G, E minor, D, and then kind of another big C hit, and then from there we go into our last chorus, kind of E minor, D, other licks around these chords too, you know, feel free to kind of make the tune your own or kind of mix it up with other strum patterns as you go too. Kind of a cool thing just to kind of play around with too. And we kind of have a big stop time C, and then we kind of go into a C vamp. Usually we just kind of stay on the C at the very end for the outro. And I know for myself, if I was playing it out, I'd really want to go to a G chord at the very end. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Get Me Some of That by Thomas Rhett. And don't forget to tune down your guitar about half step if you're kind of interested in playing with the recording. So good luck!